everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Christy and this channel is called Yarn Barf. What does yarn do when you're trying to pull it out of the skein? You try to get that one. It comes out in a big clump sometimes, right? You got Yarn Barf. That's why I named the channel that. I figured everybody in the fiber community knows what Yarn Barf is. And every time you have Yarn Barf, they'll think of me. It's the next special. Anyway, I'm coming on today because I got some happy mail from Dee's Creative Hands. Couldn't come at a better time. I've been feeling very stressed out and very depressed. And as you see, when I'm depressed, I'm like the cat. I hide out. So you haven't been seeing me much in the chats and keeping a low profile. And here's this thing recording this. I'm always doing that. Is it recording? Anyway, I'm having a bad hair day, as you can see. A fast cure for that, I could wear my hairy hat. What do you think of this? What do you think? I got a hairy hat. There you go. Bald men should get these, right? There you go. Problem solved, except I got a big... I look like a cone head now at this point. I'm all my hair piled on top of my head. I love these things. These are fun. They're just fun. You know, what the heck. Can't afford a facelift. Can't afford lip injections. I can afford hair dye and a hairy hat. So there's my hairy hat. Before I get to Dee's Happy Mail, I think I want to show this. This is something that Crystal from BagODay designed on the fly. She was making it, crocheting it, designing it as she was crocheting it. Tell me if that's not talent. And it's coming out beautiful. Of course, at this point, I'm a little confused because she's got you change colors on this side and on that side. And I'm like, which side's the right side? I don't care. I may have a mess, but it'll be a pretty mess. And I just think she's a freaking genius. Look at this. Is that gorgeous? And it's just really up to like row 18. Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm not sure which is the right side and which is the wrong side. All I know is it's absolutely gorgeous. I was going for the Victorian romance look. So I am using mandala, a 3-weight, and the colorway of Cupid. I was never really a big pink lover, but you know, taste change. And I thought this would be... Because they're so romantic looking, I thought of pinks, Victorian, because I'm big into Victorian. I love Victorian stuff. And then I actually mixed some 4-weight in with it, some date night sparkly yarn, and I had some purple sparkly yarn, and then back to the mandala. And I think I'm up to row 18. So go over to Crystal's channel. She's got it posted with the... Somebody was nice enough to do the timestamps, so you just start with her and work along with her. As you can see, she does it on the fly. That is just amazing. You know, no written patterns to worry about. I don't even know how you would write this down, you know. But she's just amazing. April 20th, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We will be having a big bash blowout party on Bod's channel, BagODay's channel, on April 20th for 1 million subscribers. Woo! I wish I had some things to blow. Tweet, tweet. Wait a minute, where's my noise toy? I got a noise toy. I forgot about it. What do we want? 1 million subscribers! Nope, wrong sound. I haven't used this in a while. Uh-oh. I hear that sound, I'm going to be run like heck. Yeah. That's the wrong sound, too. I know there's a celebratory sound on here somewhere. Just trust me. I just can't find it because I haven't used it in a while. What's this one? I'm afraid to push anymore. That was breaking glass. That's not exactly celebratory. I don't know why you guys put up with me. I'm nuts. I'm nuts, I tell you. I'm one fry short of a happy meal. I'm all wired up with coffee today. But I'm so glad you stopped by. Thank you so much. And like I said, these Creative Hands sent me Happy Mail. The mail person actually brought it up to my bag deck, which I appreciate, because I have to drive down to my mailbox. And she brought it, and this wouldn't fit in the mailbox. Look at this. It's totally unexpected Happy Mail from Dee. And like I said, it couldn't come at a better time with stress and depression that I'm dealing with. So thank you, Dee. I love you dearly. Wacky redhead, you. You crazy, wonderful woman. You are such a joy. I love watching you on Saturdays. I love being part of your mod squad. It's such an honor for me. Zoila and Kristen Armstead, and we got Mama G there, and who else is a mod over there? Chris and Stitches. Yeah, we can't forget our sweet Chris. So yeah, it's a wonderful group of people. And her chat is getting busy on Saturday nights, let me tell you. It's 6 o'clock Eastern time, Saturday night, Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. Be there or be square. I'm telling you, it's fun. And she does giveaways, and the chat's flying. And Zoila Rivera has the fastest hands in the East. She's already typing out to 5 people that got gifted memberships, and I'm still on number 1, writing down number 1, number 2, and she's already got them up already. She's an awesome mod, she really is. But she did tell me she was a typist, and she could type 65 words a minute. I think the best I got up to was 60 words a minute. And I'm doing it on my phone. And I don't know, I think she's using a tablet. I have a tablet, but I notice if my finger, one of my pinkies, accidentally touches any part of that tablet, I just goofed everything up. So it's very sensitive. Okay, I do have scissors. Here we go. I'm so excited. I can't imagine what she said. It's squishy. That's a clue. So you like my hairy hat? Timu. I'm addicted to Timu. Everything I've gotten is great. I mean, the clothes, I will say, order larger. I wear a size 8 shoe. I order a 9. I just ordered some cute stretch pants. They're extra large. Well, guess what? I'm a little fluffier than I thought I was. So, I got 3 beautiful brand new pair of pants that I can't wear. Or I can go on that starvation diet my friend is on. If they call it intermittent fasting, I call it you're starving. You don't eat for 72 hours, it's starving yourself. She's lost a lot of weight, her and her husband. And then when they do eat, they eat normal. But it is called intermittent fasting. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, look at this. Caron, lava cakes. Oh, this is so pretty. This is in Calla Leaf, it's called. This is a 4-weight. It's fuzzy. It's soft. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Let me see how many yards. Meet the particulars. 457 yards. Oh, yeah. For that, I have a chart, and I think it's from Your Inspirations, that I put on my Facebook group, Yarn Bar, and for you to refer to, but I think I got it from Your Inspirations. It's a little cheat sheet. How much yarn do you need to make specific projects? Okay, here we go. There's another one. Another Caron lava cake. I think this is a match. Medium weight. Oh, it's 20% wool. Oh, 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Bougie. I'm not allergic to wool. Some people might be. I don't know what that. I've never had a problem. I wear everything. But there's 2 of them. I think they're a match. Are they a match? The colorway. Yes, Calla Leaf. These are a match. So yes, now we've got over 800 yards. Oh yeah, there's more. Wait, there's more. Oh, this is fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. Ooh, fuzzy wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy wuzzy was a fuzzy wuzzy. Yarn bee, feeling gradient. Oh man, this is so soft. Wow. Now this is kind of a fine weight, but it's got a lot of fur on it. I don't know what you call it. 77% acrylic, 23% polyamide. It suggests a 4.5 size crochet hook. Oh, and by the way, Bob Shawl, I noticed she's using a hero hook. I had to like stop it and zoom in. And I think she's using a, I forget, D, I know is using a small, I'm using a size I. I like the size I. I think D's using one size down, and maybe Crystal is too, it's hard to tell with the video, but this is beautiful stuff. Look at this, oh my God. Oh, so she's already got it started for me, bless her heart. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that, imagine a scarf out of that, like something like this. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Too pretty to make a hat. I was going to do something around the neck. It's just called Dive Surprise. I think that makes sense. Like, did you see Dive Surprise? Oh, I read a story on the internet yesterday. Somebody bought their kid an octopus. This kid has been wanting an octopus since he could say the word. I think he turned 9 or 10 years old, so they bought him an octopus, got to see a big tank set up with the salt water and everything. Well, the dang octopus started having babies. She had like 50 babies. This is like, gotta buy more tanks, more bait. Some babies didn't make it, but they had over a 50% survival rate, which the scientists and the people that do all that oceanographic stuff said that was a good rate, over 50% survival rate. So octopuses are incredibly intelligent. I actually ate an octopus, not a live one, of course. Years ago, we went out to dinner at some Japanese place where they stir-fry the food up and throw it at you practically right in front of you. And they do this with the salt and pepper shaker spinning in the air. You're doing a drum roll and flipping shrimp on each plate. Well, we had cocktails. And I guess the appetizer might have been octopus. I stuck the thing on the side of my cocktail glass. It's just little suckers. Everybody was cracking up. Can't take me anywhere, you know? Then they were doing it too, so I wasn't alone. We had fun. The food was awesome. The chef is amazing at those Japanese places. How do they flip food on each person's plate? I mean, it's amazing. Okay, so where's all the specs? This is a 3-weight. This is Horizon 100% premium anti-pilling acrylic. Okay, and it's by Hobby. What's today? Today is Sunday, right? Oh, Hobby comes bingo tomorrow. And you can go to Dawn Yarn Dolls if you want. She starts her bingo, I think, at 10 o'clock. She's out on the West Coast. So you can hang out with her while they do Hobby bingo, or you can just play it on your phone by yourself. But if you want to be with a bunch of fun people, go to Dawn Yarn Dolls channel. She's a sweetheart. Gotta love her. Really do. And, okay, this has got how many yards? I can't talk and read it. ADD, that be me. That's beautiful. Thank you, dear. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love everything you said. You didn't have to do that, and I just absolutely love it. We got mandala sequins. Oh, she knows I love sparkly things. Everything I make, I gotta have a little sparkle to it. Oh, this is gorgeous. Mandala sequins. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, I love it, Dee, Dee, Dee. Oh, she's so good to me. What a sweet woman. She really is. Ooh. She made me a bracelet. Oh. I knew she'd run out of wire for a while. I was trying to find the wire I bought. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, you gotta see. This is so pretty. Can you see how sparkly that is? Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, Dee, I love it. And it'll fit anybody because it's the flexible wire. Oh, I love this. Oh, Dee, you just amaze me. Such a talented woman. That's why she named her channel Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. Because everything she does is creative. She makes weave baskets that are just mind-blowing with these baskets. Her crochet is off the charts. She's on every Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. You want to have a good time, come over to Dee's. Oh, and she just hit a milestone of 4,000 subscribers. So get ready for some parties over at Dee's house. Oh, here we go. This ice yarn. Oh, the coveted ice yarn. Yes. I put the other ones that I won from Mama G. I think they're behind me. Can you see one? You can put it for ice right there. Got a place of honor. Okay, well, this looks good. Caron coconut cake. Oh, this is interesting. It's a Tweety. Oh, I like this. Your inspirations. This is a 4-weight. This is in the color Blueberry Sorbet. Looks like it's got a good amount of yardage in it, but I don't know why they make the yardage like part so small. Free pattern on label. It would take 3 balls for, I think, 3, or is it, maybe this is 3 balls, I don't know, there's a scarf. I can't find it. Here we go, 481 yards. She found it. 481 yards. I love this. I've never used this before, Dee. So this will be fun to try this out. I love this bracelet. Looking over this bracelet. She uses real glass. I mean, she uses really pretty beads. I've got some real glass crystals and stuff, but a lot of the stuff I get is acrylics, plastics. It's another ice yarn. There's 2 ice yarns. Somebody said I can actually make a somebody with 2 ice yarns. Oh, 3 ice yarns. Oh, they're multiplying. They're having babies. 4 ice yarns. Yay! Make sure nothing left. Oh my gosh, look at this, like Christmas Day. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is interesting. This is Rapology Hues Jeweled Dragonfly. I love dragonflies. I really do. I love 90% cotton, 10% polyester. Uses approximately a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, or E, size 4. And of course that's up to your own preference. We got a phone call. Hold on a second. I gotta find my phone. I buried my phone. Timber. I think it's my friend calling. Where's my phone? I don't even know where. Oh, hello? Oh, it's my friend Steph. Wait a minute. What is this up on my show? I'm in the middle of making a video. What is this? Crazy thing just... I'll call you back, Steph. I love you. Okay, honey. It's later. Okay. That was my friend Stephanie. I couldn't find the phone. I buried the phone. Plus, I've got those hearing aids, Bluetooth, so I can hear the phone ringing in my ear. But when I can't find my phone, it doesn't do me any good because it rings in my ear and not in the house. So if I left it in the bathroom or the bedroom, I don't know where I left it. But I think I buried it. I'm pretty sure I brought it in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, which I never used to be. I used to have like 10 whips and then nothing got done. I've got whips from 40 years ago, okay? Just to show you. I have a granny square blanket I made Never put it together. It was missing one square. I'd run out of yarn and life got busy. Who knows, I might have moved. So this is back in the 80s. I have a beautiful sweater. Then all it needed was the ribbing around the bottom and the top, and then they stopped making dazzle layer yarn, what I was using. I did find some on eBay, and I think it's the colorway Country Rose. Just haven't got around to putting the ribbing on and everything. And of course, back in the 80s, I wasn't quite as fluffy as I am now. So, the sweater fits, but I can see it was a big sweater. I mean, when I was skinny, that would have probably looked too big on me. Who knows? But I just love all this deliciousness. Thank you, Dee. I love you so much. You're such a good person. Caroline lava cakes. Allergy season down here in North Kakalaki. Oh yeah, I missed Chris's birthday party the other night. We had tornado warnings. So I'm like, I never can remember which one's worse. Tornado watch or tornado warnings? I had to ask Alexa. Plus I had, not Ryan Hall, but someone that sounds just like him and does the same thing. Had him on the phone. And I'm seeing this stuff in Winston-Salem, hailing, coming my way toward, it was in Pilot Mountain, and I'm close to Hanging Rock State Park, and I'm like, oh my God, and I hid in my closet. So, and I have 2 phones going with the radar, so I missed, when I finally got back to Thriss, it was over. Thriss and Stitches, my sweetheart, who I love very much because she's an awesome, beautiful person. I am so sorry I missed your party. I really am. And I feel bad for Zoila, because I don't think that Thriss doesn't have a whole lot of mods, so Zoila might have been on her own. And I'm sorry, honey, you had your hands full. Well, whoever's modding for BagODay on April 20th, you better loosen up them typing fingers because you're going to be going crazy. That chat's going to fly. I'm going to say hello to somebody and they're not going to see me and I'm going to get my nose out of joint. Every time I say, hi, Andrea, my favorite sailor, it's gone. Like, she didn't say hello to me. She didn't see me. It flew by too fast. She wasn't ignoring me because she's not a nice person or because, somebody said I was paranoid. No, that's not paranoid. That's just insecurity. Big difference. I was always the last kid called for the baseball team as a kid. So yeah, we got a little insecurity there, okay? So now you know one of my secrets. Were you the last one called for the softball team? It's happened to almost everybody at least once. There are a lot of people who can relate to it. I just love it. He has sent me, oh my gosh. And there's my hairy hat. I actually have a hair clip from Timu up here. I put all my hair up on the head, put the bangs up out of the way, put a little war paint on, and then hairy hat. So much fun. I grew up an only child, no siblings, so I learned how to entertain myself. I don't need people around to entertain me, I entertain myself. My happiness comes from within my heart. I have the Lord in my heart, I have Jesus in my life, and a lot of happiness comes from that right there. And I was fully water baptized about 2 or 3 years ago, and my neighbors just did it. My neighbor Megan Armstrong and her beautiful children, they all did the water immersion baptism, as did my beautiful friend Doreen. So this is again. Go to BagODay's channel. This is part 1 and part 2. I've already started on the part 2, and it's going to be amazing. I do know that. There's probably something else I had a story. This is from Dee, isn't it? She gave me a stitch marker. It's got a guitar on it and a sugar skull. Oh, how pretty is that? Okay, that's on my keyboard. Is that from her? This is the one with the guitar, electric guitar. This is one with a sugar skull. Cool, I love stitch markers. Can't have enough of them. I have enough materials to make at least 1,000 stitch markers. Temu is addictive. It truly is. I don't even bother playing the games anymore because I'm on there too long and I'm not getting anything done. I'm in crochet and I'm too busy feeding fish, planting crops. Oh yeah, what was I? I had a story to see you get into and now I can't remember. I hate when that happens. I scrolled out on you. Well, that's to be expected at times. Well, I am so happy you came by. Thank you for coming by to share in some of my joy. I hope that you like seeing the yarn and Crystal, you have to try this pattern. We're all doing it. Calling it the shawl along. This is, I mean, it's so pretty as it is. You could just wear it like that, you know, in the front. I like mine Victorian looking, so. I found the phone! There it is. Okay, you guys, how long have I been on? Okay, 25 minutes, that's enough of my babbling. I don't think I had anything else to show you. I do have, like I said, 2 other roofs in the works and they're in the bedroom. I have a plumber coming over Monday and I already warned him. Bedroom's kind of a mess. Just kind of an understatement. There's a path to get to the bathroom. I have, you know, the rooms are small here and each room has one small closet. The closet I went into for Thris's birthday party is an inside closet. Lots of bags of stuff, probably clothes and stuff. So I put my sneakers on. They always tell you, put your shoes on. Make sure you have your shoes on, not your flip-flops. God forbid you get, you know, whisked away and you want to land in a tree. You want to have your shoes on. Make for a better landing that way, as opposed to bare feet. And bare feet can get cut by glass and stuff. So, you know, I was scared. I'm a Jersey girl. We don't have tornadoes in New Jersey. We have maybe, what do they call them? The water tornadoes, and they call them something. Not dirt devils. But they're out on the water, and they're not that big, but they're cool to see. I do miss the beaches. I miss the ocean. I'm a water baby. I dearly miss the beaches and the ocean. I live two houses in from the Toms River. After work, man, I got home early enough, I was hitting that beach running. Sucking down the cold one. All right, hit the beach, go catamaran, and I had a great time down there. First year especially. Made a lot of friends. And then I was driving a truck, local. Then we got switched to nights. And my life went to heck. And I was going through menopause at the same time. I would go to nights, my eyesight was changing, my body shape was changing. The mood swings, oh my God, with menopause. And the men don't understand this stuff. They really don't unless they do a little research or listen to their wives. But you need to be patient with women going through menopause. You really do. It's a terrible thing. And then at nighttime, it's like it would be nice all day until I started going to work. Then it would start raining or it would start snowing. And I'd start crying. And on the weekends, I have to sleep in. I have to try to stay on my schedule a little bit, you know, get some sleep. Go down to the boat. I had a boat, sailboat, and it would start raining. In come the clouds. Never failed. It's like every freaking weekend that year. My friends are like, Christy, stay home. Every time you come down to the docks, the clouds come rolling in. Yeah, I did. It was great though for a while, but nothing great lasts forever, right? Anyway, I wish you all a very blessed day. Today is Sunday, April 14th. My cousin's George's birthday is tomorrow, which is Jordan. I think they say Jordan in the Greek. Cousin Jordan. I can't even say cousin in Greek, it's so hard. But I could say George. Cousin Jordan, his birthday is tomorrow. He'll be 60, so happy birthday to my cousin Georgie. And I love you guys. I really appreciate you coming by and watching. And I have figured out how to get 2 cameras going. So I can make a tutorial. I just have to figure out what I want to make a tutorial of. So if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. What would you like to see me do a tutorial of now that I have 2 cameras and I got them both to work with the software, which is so exciting. I could never figure out how to get 2 cameras to go. And then editing. The software is so complicated. It should come in a book about 6 inches thick. Instead, it's all online, of course. All I want to know is how do I remove the darn time date stamp on the bottom? I'd like to get that out of the way. But it's got lots of different effects. Oh, what did I just do? See? Oh, now I'm looking old-fashioned. It's fun. Ooh. I think I like the in color better. Okay. I'm going to have to edit this down, and want to say hi to all my awesome YouTube yarny sisters and yarny friends. Juan, the yarn addict, I don't know if he's going live tonight, but I know Mishi is. Mishi's Crochet Nook. She's going live Sunday night, I believe at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So be there or be square, because Mishi's an awesome lady. She's a sweetest pie, I'm telling you. So pretty, and pretty on the inside and on the outside. And I want to shout out, what is it, Go Support 2024. I want to shout out Pinky Hooks. Go check out Pinky Hooks. She's absolutely adorable. I love her to pieces. I haven't seen her in a while, but she usually goes on a little later, and this old gal's sleeping right now if I'm lucky. So I haven't seen her, but Pinky Hooks. Check out Mama G Gear. Definitely Dee's Creative Hands. We're going to be having some parties at her place. The celebration 4,000 subscribers. That's a wonderful milestone. I remember when I hit my first 100. Holy mackerel, that was huge back in the day. Now I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck on numbers, so yeah, maybe I need to do some tutorials. So again, your input will be very much appreciated. And I do love and value and cherish each and every one of you who come by to spend a few minutes with me. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Mwah. Have a blessed day, and we'll catch you on the flip side. The NJ Catwoman, that was my old handle, NJ Catwoman. We used to go, meow, baby. I do that on the CB radio, put some echo up on it, boost it, meow, bass. I was amazing. Yeah, I was the queen of 19 back in the day. 19 is also we call it the comedy channel on the CB radio. But back in the 19 is the channel all the truckers use, and yeah, it could get pretty crazy out there. But I was the queen of 19, and I had a pumped up CB radio, and I got out there. So, and I was always up and down the New Jersey Turnpike. So, and that radio got out there. I made a lot of friends in trucking. We started exchanging emails. It was a lot of fun. Now these new truckers stay far away from them. You hear me? They don't even have CB radios. I would not move a truck if it did not have a CB radio. I'm not moving it. I want to know what's going on up ahead of me. And yeah, just because a lot of drivers don't have a CB radio, there's still professional drivers that do. So they can warn people behind them that there's a jackknife up ahead. We never used to see accidents like you see anymore, like you see now. 70, 80 trucks all piling up into each other, like lemmings jumping off the cliff. We didn't have that back in the day. You'd have one guy jackknifed, and everybody else would get warned on the CB radio. So things have changed, and of course the government has ruined it, as usual, because they could mess up a one-car funeral. Oh, enough for me. I just get to going, don't I? I make good coffee. You love my coffee. Crispy crack, I call it. One cup will get you wild for sound for the whole day. Okay, love you guys. Catch you on the flip side, or on the rebound. Thank you for stopping by. Please give me a like.